Okay, hi everyone. It's getting late here, so it is starting to get dark. But I wanted to run through, after my initial cook today, even though it was a success, I wanted to run through a quick few mods that I've done. So I've put some silicone around the chimney because it was leaking smoke there. Also around this existing thermometer. Now I was going to change this thermometer out, but it's got multiple holes, and I put two new thermometers there. Inside, there were some bolts down the bottom underneath here, which you probably can't see, but they were leaking oil and grease down the bottom, so I've siliconed over those to help seal it as well as stopping smoke. So these are volcano rock that I've just put straight into the bottom of the cook chamber here to help. I'm going to try and see how that goes with diffusing it. Then what I'm going to do is these things here. These are actually for inside the firebox there, so you can cook on them. I'm taking those out because I won't be cooking in there, and I'm putting that one there, and then there's two of those, so I'll put the other one there, and that gives me an elevated rack above my lava rocks. And then what I've got here is this is the drip tray that it comes with. So this is designed so you could put charcoal on here down the bottom of this main cook chamber. You can put charcoal on here and actually cook directly over the charcoal. I'm using this purely as a smoker, so I haven't done that. Then what I can do is then I just put the cooking grates on as per normal. Sorry about that, trying to do this all one-handed while holding the phone. So I put my cooking grates on there and there. So the theory that I've got going with doing it this way, if I can get this to line up, there we go, is the heat will come through there, through this side, and rather than be coming over the top of this, it'll hit the bottom of that, which will force it to travel along that diffuser pan out the sides here and at the end. So that way I'm hopefully getting a better even heat distribution rather than hot, and hopefully a better, and if the lava rocks get slightly hot, hopefully that'll help me get a better heat. Now what I've done over here in the firebox, all I've done is I've just siliconed off some fiberglass gasket just to seal, so when that closes I get a better close, because this didn't close properly and I was getting major smoke leak. I think I'm going to have to put some sort of weight, some sort of metal plate on there to help weight it down, but we'll see how this goes now that I've got some gasket on there and get a better seal. The other thing I've done is up in these two little holes here, there's like a top rack that folds up and down. Now that folds on top of my meat if I'm using a big lump, and it also lets smoke escape out of these. Now I've taken that off. I'm not going to be using it because most of my meats is briskets and shoulders and things like that, so I need all this room. So what I haven't decided yet is whether I'm just going to silicone these holes off or put a couple of bolts in there and then silicone around them or whatever, or whether I'm going to try and use these, so maybe I can adapt these to use with my temperature probes. So when they're running into the meats and everything like that, my Inkbird, I can hopefully see if I can use those. So I haven't done anything with them yet, so this is all yet to be tried and tested on the cook, but that's so far my theories on what I'm going to be doing with the smoker, and hopefully that'll help just hold in a lot of the smoke. It held temperature pretty well, but I kept feeding this stick burner every 30 to 45 minutes with lumps of jarrah about 20 centimetres long, and trying to feed that in every 45 minutes, and just to keep the temperature up. I also know that when it was up at this thermometer, when it was up at 400 degrees here, it was around 330 at the grate. So I don't know if that means the thermometer is inaccurate or whether there is a big difference between this height and obviously down the bottom here. So we'll find out when I put my two new thermometers, one on that end and one on that end, because that'll give me close to the cook chamber. And that'll give me, this one I'll use just as an average. Either way, just knowing that 400 is 330, that's pretty good to know, because that can be my go-to temperature, because I pretty much like to cook around 330, 350 anyway. So anyway, that's my offset mods so far after day one. I'll see how we go and keep going from there. Thanks for watching.